So, how do you get lawn care during the winter months? What's the formula? What do you do? Do you advertise? What do you do to get work? Well, the way you get work in the wintertime, guys, is by being visible, even in the wintertime. You have to be seen. Uh, if you have a vehicle, your vehicle should have some type of signage on it. But being visible, being where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, by having your work scheduled and following that schedule almost to a T. That's exactly what I do. I don't care if it's during the summer months or if it's right now during the winter months. Every week I have a schedule. And right now, our schedule runs at least 15 to 20 lawns a week for the winter. And right now, again, most of those are leaf jobs. Now, as we come into the month of January, we will start to migrate away from the leaf work so much, probably around the latter part of January going into the early part of February. And then you'll see the leaves gradually kind of back up. But until then, we will be doing leaves. Uh, there still are an abundance of leaf jobs where people's yards are just sitting. And like I say, sometimes people have a tendency to want to let all the leaves fall out of the tree. So you're going to have to deal with those. But getting work in the winter is mostly letting your clients know up front that you will come during the winter months. You have to let them know that up front. You have to let them know why. You have to let them know what the advantage is for them for you to come. So always remember that there is work to be done in the winter. Another thing is don't sell your business as being off season during the winter months. Don't even have that conversation. I would not even discuss that. The only thing I would talk to a client about is when I was coming to do their lawn. And then learn how to uh, inspect the yard, look at a yard, see what the yard needs. During the winter months, ride by, check, look, see what the yard looks like, send text messages. All these things help you when it comes down to getting lawns during the winter months. Now, another thing that you can do during the winter months, especially with us just coming out of the holiday, just coming out for Christmas and New Year's, when you're coming up to the Christmas holidays and Thanksgiving, sell pine straw installs. You can make a flyer for nothing but pine straw and put those flyers out in subdivisions where you work. People that you know love subdivisions. I have at least 3 subdivisions that all they want is pine straw. You go through that subdivision, you might see one lawn with mulch in it. Everything else is pine straw. Then you should be selling pine straw to those individuals. Find out what works in what subdivision. That should be the next thing you should be doing. You should be working on route consolidation. That helps you with runner work. Because if you've got 3 or 4 clients in a row, you've got to be able to sell some of those on some winter work, or maybe even all of them, because the work is always there, guys. And not only that, guys, when you have um, a situation where you have 3 or 4 lawns, like they may not be in a row, it may be a house between one or something like that. But when you have route consolidation, and say for instance, it's this time of the year, I talked about this a couple of videos back, and people see you when you're out mowing. That when you're visible, people see you. When you come to do a lawn, the neighbors are always watching, and if they see you doing their neighbor's lawn, it's something about people that it's just this weird thing about people. Will that they're going to stop you and say, can you do mine? Or they're going to think to themselves, why is he doing theirs, but he's not doing mine? I'm going to let him do mine because now their yard is looking clean. Because whenever you do that lawn, I don't care if it's dormant grass, I don't care if you have winter fescue, I don't care if it's leaves. When you're done with it, if you do a good job, that lawn's going to be clean when you get done with it. I don't care what lawn it is. I don't care whose lawn it is. When you get done with it, it's going to be clean. And I talked about another thing. When you go and do that lawn, don't look at that lawn and say, well, it's the winter time and the edge is still there. It doesn't need it. Tighten that edge up. Do the job. You know, that's a lot of a problem with some lawn care providers. They don't do the complete job. Hey, go ahead and edge it out. Go ahead and edge it out and do a good job. Now, another thing to get winter work, because this seems to be an ongoing conversation, is get out, get in your vehicle, ride, and you don't have to look for new clients. The new clients will come. Just ride and look at the clients that you do lawn care for. Stop, send them a text. I did that a few weeks ago. Stop, send them a text and say, hey, just passing by, looking at your lawn. I can see that your flower beds are growing up, or you know, your lawn looks like it could use some attention, or whatever you want to tell them. Look like your pine straw need freshening up. And most of the time, when I'm looking for clients, when I'm talking to new clients, I like for people to give me full control of the lawn. Now, you do have some people that like to do things in their lawn. They like to do different things. They like to get out and work in their beds. I have one client in particular that I don't touch her beds because she said that's her therapy. She likes to get out and clean her beds, and she wouldn't hold me responsible for that. She would do that. Just leave the beds like they are, and she would take care of those. So I do a lawn and I leave her beds. But most people don't want to be bothered with anything in the lawn. That's the person you're looking for. You're looking for that person that wants you to take care of their lawn, come in, you do the job, and hey, when you're done, I'll pay you. That's the person that you're looking for. That is a dream come true client. And with a client like that, all you have to do is make suggestions to them about what their lawn needs. And they're gonna go along with it. They're gonna say, okay, that's what we're gonna do then. They're not gonna argue with you. You're the lawn care professional. You're the one, and you have to show them. You have to show people. I tell people this all the time. You have to show that you're knowledgeable about what you're doing. You have to show them that you are organized. When you go into these subdivisions, these exclusive subdivisions, you got to remember these are business people. These people that are gainfully employed, these people that can afford what you're doing, they can afford to pay you. So you've got to show them that you are professional, that you're organized, and that you're not going to just show up willy nilly. Yeah, don't show up Monday this week. Next week you show up Wednesday. The following week you show up Friday. You even show up at people's house on Sunday. And guys, I tell you, Sunday is a big no-no with all of my clients. I don't have a client that wants me to come to their house and do their lawn on Sunday. Not one. So get out, look for the work, ask for the work. Leave text messages. Say, hey, I came by, looked at your lawn, and hey, y'all could use some attention. All right, and there it is. And I mean, I got about 15, maybe 20 more minutes of daylight left, but it's done. Let me close this back gate. One thing you need to make sure you always do, guys, this will get you in a lot of trouble, these back gates. They're almost as bad as a patio. I put everything back. I moved that trash can, so I put it back up here. All right, got everything back like I found it. And yeah, now guys, if you want to talk about leaf jobs, let me show you something.
Look right there. That's a leaf job waiting to happen. Look at the tree, still full of leaves. Leaf work is everywhere, man. Look right here. Leaves. I'll get all these. So yeah, guys, if you want to work, there it is. You know, I'm still getting comments and things about want to work. And I do realize in some places that the leaves are just about done falling, but here, man, we're right in the middle of it. And like I say, I guarantee you, January, I'll still be doing leaf jobs. I'm here to the house, guys. Yeah, thank y'all for watching my videos, man. Y'all like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And Upscale Lawn Care is what we do. I'm headed in.